Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the teleconference for December 15th. This is the Libraries Facility Financing Authority, LFFA board meeting, and the Library Joint Powers Authority, LJPA board meeting. These meetings will run back to back. If you'd prefer to join by phone, please dial 1-888-788-0099 and then enter the webinar ID of 878-2947-1871. This is a special meeting.
All right, good morning, everyone. I will go ahead and call this meeting to order, a special meeting of the Santa Cruz Libraries Facility Financing Authority. So can we have a roll call, please?
Director Palacios.
Here.
Director Goldstein.
Here.
Director Hafeke.
Here.
Chair Legault.
Here, thank you. Are there any additional materials for our agenda this morning?
Chair Legault, there are no additional materials.
Okay, thank you. Are there any additions or deletions to the agenda?
There are no additions or deletions to the agenda.
So that will bring us to our general business. For today, we have two items of general business. The first is a resolution reauthorizing the Libraries Facility Financing Authority to continue remote teleconference meetings pursuant to AB 361. This is generally on our consent calendar, but we're just doing it in order to continue meeting remotely through this year and into the beginning of next year, while there's continues to be a state of emergency related to the COVID pandemic. So is there any discussion on this item from staff or from the board? Let's see, is there any public comment on this item?
Chair Legault, there are no public comments.
All right, well, then we will close public comment, and I would entertain a motion regarding approving the resolution.
Move approval of the resolution.
Second.
All right, we have a motion from Director Palacios, second from Director Huffaker. We have a roll call vote, please.
Director Palacios.
Yes.
Director Goldstein.
Yes.
Director Hafeke.
Yes.
Chair Legault.
Yes, motion passes unanimously. Our second item of business is the Local Agency Special Tax and Bond Accountability Act report. And Director Wilburn, do we have a staff report on this item?
Yes, the report is actually attached in your agenda. So this is really a recommendation that the board accept the attached NBS Local Agency Special Tax and Bond Accountability Act report for the fiscal year ended of June 2022. This report came into us a little bit late, and so we wanted to ensure that it was reviewed by the county's auditor controller. That has been completed, and so now we're asking that the board accept this report.
Thank you. Are there any questions from board members? All right, let's see if there's any public comment on this item.
Chair Legault, there are no public comments.
Okay, so if we'll close public comment and bring it back to the board for any final discussion or a motion to accept the attached NBS Local Agency Special Tax and Bond Accountability Act report for the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2022.
Chair, I would move approval of the report. Second.
All right, we have a motion by Director Huffaker, second by Goldstein, and can we have a roll call vote, please?
Director Palacios.
Yes.
Director Goldstein.
Aye.
Director Hafeke.
Aye.
Chair Legault.
Yes, motion passes unanimously. The next item of business is our schedule of upcoming meetings. So our next meeting will be February 2nd, 2023 at 9 a.m. And that will still be a Zoom meeting, I believe, our last Zoom meeting.
That is correct, Chair Legault.
Okay. So with that, we are ready to adjourn the regular meeting of the Library Facility Finance Authority and reconvene as the Santa Cruz City/County Libraries Joint Powers Authority Board special meeting on Thursday, December 15th, 2022. So could we please have a roll call?
Director Palacios,
Here.
Director Goldstein,
Here.
Director Hafaka,
Here.
Chair Lago.
Here, thank you. Are there any additional materials for our agenda this morning?
There are no additional materials, Chair Legault.
And any additions or deletions to this agenda?
There are no additions or deletions to the agenda.
Okay, so we'll move to our general business this morning. The first item is, again, resolution reauthorizing the Library Joint Powers Authority to continue remote teleconference meetings for one more meeting. Is there any discussion by the board on that item? Is there any public comment?
Chair Legault, there are no public comments.
Okay, so we'll close public comment, bring it back to the board, and I would entertain a motion to adopt resolution number 2022-005, authorizing continued remote teleconference meetings pursuant to AB 361.
I move approval of the resolution.
Second.
So motion by Goldstein, second by Huffaker, I believe. And we have a roll call vote, please.
Director Palacios,
Yes.
Director Goldstein,
Yes.
Director Hafaka,
Aye.
Chair Lago.
Yes, motion passes unanimously. Our second item of general business is the award of the Integrated Library System contract. And Director Wilburn, turn it over
Thank
to
you,
you.
Chair Legault. I'm happy to take that over now. Yes, so this is a recommendation by staff for the board to approve the award of a contract to Innovative of Chandler, Arizona, in an amount not to exceed $254,351.78 over the next 3 years. That will be to furnish, install, and maintain the Polaris Integrated Library System under a hosted environment. That contract is set to begin when our existing contract expires on April 1st of 2023, and it would end March 31st of 2026. There are two one-year options to extend this contract with the same terms and conditions, should we choose to do so at the end of the 3-year period. Just a little bit of background on this for the board. We did go out for an RFP on our ILS. We had not done so since 2013. And I do believe it's our fiscal duty to always go out and try and see if we can get a better price, find out if we have the latest of technology, and make sure that it's appropriate for our community. So a panel was selected. They reviewed a number of the ILS vendors that submitted proposals, and Innovative was selected. We've previously been using Innovative, and so this is going to be a fairly easy transition. The main difference is that we are going from the solution where we used to host our own servers to they will now host the servers for us. We think that's a really good benefit for us since we don't have staffing to continually update the servers. So this will ensure that our product is up to date with all updates for one, improved security for our patrons, but also technology-wise, we can apply some additional components to the ILS that we may not have had before. So with that, I'm happy to take any other questions that you might have.
Great, thank you. Are there any questions from the board? Director Goldstein.
Yeah, so how does this compare to the prior contract in terms of the cost, since we're moving to a hosted system?
So the cost would have gone up either way. I think what we're seeing is probably the inflation of contracts right now. Again, that last contract was negotiated years ago in 2020. It was extended under new terms. The cost was increased for us. So there is a bit of a price increase, but I think part of this is, one, we are getting a change management component with this. So we will have a consultant that'll be working with our staff specifically to help them navigate these changes. But also our collection management team that utilize the administrative components of this, that will still have that. So the bones of the system will still be very consistent with what the public and our staff are very used to. But I think with regard to the pricing, it's pretty consistent.
Yeah, I realized I missed it in the staff report. It looks like that the figures there. It's $72,000 right now, and it's going to 84 per year.
Correct. Correct.
Thank you. I mean, that's understandable given the current environment and also going to a hosted system.
Are there any other questions from board members? So let's open public comment on this item. Are there any members of the public who would wish to comment on this item?
Chair Legault, there are no public comments.
Okay, so I will bring it back to the board for any further discussion or a motion to approve the awarding of the contract to Innovative of Chandler, Arizona for the integrated library systems beginning April 1st, 2023.
Chair, I would move approval and just want to thank Yolande for putting this back out to the market to ensure we're getting the most cost-effective service. And I think moving to hosted, even with the slight increase in cost, I think we'll actually net out some savings based on all the additional work that's required when we're managing those servers ourselves. So good work, and I would move approval.
Second.
Great, we have a motion and a second, and I agree with Director Huffaker's comments. I'm really glad to see that you checked the market and that this product is the best for the system to move forward. So with that, can we have a roll call vote, please?
Director Palacios,
Yes.
Director Goldstein,
Aye.
Director Huffaker,
Yes.
Chair Legault.
Yes, the motion passes unanimously. Our next item is our scheduled upcoming meetings. So as with the Facility Financing Authority, our next meeting of the Library JPA will be February 2nd, 2023 at 9 a.m. on Zoom. And if there are no other comments, we are ready to adjourn.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.